Good day, my name is Amar Horcha and welcome to another episode of AMRED. In this episode we will learn how to 3D model in SolidWorks using the Extrude tool. This is a 2D sketch that we drew in the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, please go ahead and watch it by clicking the card in the top right hand corner of your screen. We basically use some sketch tools within SolidWorks to draw a circle, a square and a triangle. Today we'll be using the Features tab, so go ahead and click on the Features tab in the top left hand corner of your screen. The Features tab contains a whole bunch of tools that turn our 2D sketches into 3D objects. Today we'll simply use the Extruded Boss Base tool. So click on the Extruded Boss Base tool in the top left hand corner. The Extruded Boss Base tool turns our 2D sketches into 3D objects by giving them height. So as you can see, when you click on the edge of the triangle, click on the edge of the triangle, and that will give our triangle height. So now we have a 3D object. You can specify how tall you want this triangle by grabbing the arrow and dragging upwards and down. Or you can type a value in the left side of your screen where it says depth. So let's specify 50 millimeters. I want mine to be 50, so 50, 50, enter. Now we have a triangle with 50 millimeters height. So to apply this, we'll simply click on the tick. So once we have a 3D triangle, as you can see, we have a 3D triangle now. There's also a shadow, which signifies that we have a 3D object. You can change the view simply by holding right click, dragging to the right, that gives us the right view. Holding the right click, dragging to the left, gives us the left view. Or holding the right click, dragging up, gives us the up. Holding your right click, dragging down, gives you the down view. Okay, so we're not done here. We also want to turn our square and our circle into a 3D object as well. So what we would need to do now is click on the little arrow next to the Boss Extrude, which is our Boss Extrude feature in the features tree. Click on the arrow next to it. That drags down our sketch. Now right click on the sketch, make sure it's shown. So now if we click on this, it will hide it. We want to make sure that it's shown. So make sure it's shown. Make sure you see hide. So once our sketch is shown, now we can go ahead and extrude more of the sketch. So let's go ahead and restart our view. Go ahead and click on the extrude feature again. And then we can click on the edge of the square. And now we can extrude our square. So how high do we want this? Let's say we wanted 100 millimeters. So now it's turned our square into a 3D object as well. Now we simply click on the tick. We have a triangle and a square. A 3D triangle and a 3D square, which have combined together. If you don't want them to combine together, you simply just go back to the Boss Extrude that we just did. As you can see, we have two Boss Extrudes now in the features tree. One's the triangle and one's the square. So right click on the bottom one, which is this square, and then click on edit feature, and where it says merge result, we want to untick that. If we untick that, our results aren't merged, and now we have a square and a triangle separate. A 3D square and a 3D triangle separate. Now I want to turn my circle into a cylinder. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is click on the extruded feature again, and then click on the arc of the circle, and now we can generate a cylinder. So we can drag this up, or we could type in the value. I want this to be, let's say I want this to be 150. 150. Do I want to merge result? That's what you always have to ask yourself. Do you want to merge result? Sometimes it's simpler not to merge results. Let's just not merge, and then hit the tick. Now we have a cylinder, a 3D square, and a 3D triangle. Now we can go ahead and hide that sketch. So right click on the sketch again, click hide, and now we fit in the sketch. So to change the views within SolidWorks, you can do what I said before. You can hold right click and drag your mouse, or you can click on the top here. So click on the cube at the top of your screen where it says view orientation, and then you can go ahead and choose what view you want. I want the corner view up here, so you can actually preview the view in the top right hand corner. I want this view here, that looks good. Okay, so this is our view. Let's try and get it back to how it was. So that's basically how you extrude within SolidWorks. We've turned our 2D sketch into a 3D object. So it's relatively simple once you get the hang of things. Please stay tuned for the next lesson where we will learn how to revolve. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.